I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another week of Channeled Angel Messages. So sit back, relax, and see if there's anything that resonates for you today. Okay, so I'm seeing balloons, and actually one really big balloon, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they're telling me to invite you to dream bigger, like dream big. It feels like we've kind of made it through this phase of turmoil and uprising. Not to say that's not happening now, but it feels like a lot of people that are listening to these messages, it feels like you've kind of moved out of that space of just trying to survive and getting sucked into all of the fear. It feels like you've like really kind of stepped out and you're kind of thinking, okay, what next? And they want to let you know that whatever you are dreaming or thinking about yourself, there's many layers to that, and it's bigger and bigger and bigger. And they want to let you know that you are absolutely qualified to do whatever it is that you are dreaming about. But just understand that it takes one step at a time. Because oftentimes when we have like this lofty goal and we get overwhelmed because we think that everything has to be done in a day and we have to reach that goal like right now. But they just want to remind us that the goal is, it's good to have a goal. We need to have goals, but where the reward is, it's not so much in reaching the goal, it's in that journey to reach the goal. So have patience with yourself. Everything doesn't need to happen right now. And to understand that you are more than you think you are. You're more capable than you think you are. And if you have a dream in your heart, you certainly have everything you need to bring that to fruition. Okay, even if you don't think you have it, you do. And even if you don't know what all the pieces are right now, you will. So and they're showing me, get up off of the chair and start taking steps towards your dream. And when you need something, like when you need a certain component to make your dream happen, that person will come into your life, or that book will come into life, or you'll have an idea that will bring you to the next part. And they're showing me like a download, like dumping, like all of this stuff. And if you knew how to do everything before you started, you would be so overwhelmed that it would be really hard for you to make sense of everything. So it's like you're getting pieces of information one step at a time. So take that step with whatever you have now that's working towards your goal or your dream. Whatever you have now, just take that first step, and then it will fall into place. Okay. Now it feels like there's some people here that it feels kind of heavy, that it feels like you're still kind of stuck in the sadness or the hurt or the pain or the depression of what's happening. And it feels like you're still in the trauma of just life, of what happened before, of what's happening now. And they just would like to invite you to lighten up a little bit. They're showing me nature. It's feeling like you are sad. You can get into like this cycle, this perpetuating cycle. And sometimes it feels like you can never get out of it. And this happens when you're ruminating over things, when you're thinking about things over and over again, when you're trying to figure something out. And the thing is that we think that we figure things out with our brain, or we think we have the answers when we're thinking of something. But what happens is when we let go and turn over the trauma or turn over the pain, turn over the problem to a higher source, the universe, your angels, nature, whatever, it loosens that hold that it has on you, and it dissipates that energy. And when that energy dissipates, we can allow new beliefs or new solutions to enter into our atmosphere. Okay? So when we're so busy thinking, it doesn't really allow room for new ideas to come in. And it is tied, like our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, they're all tied together. So even if you don't feel like getting up and going for a walk, try to do it anyway. Okay? When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you'll make the move, right? That's when you'll start to change things. And a lot of people think that they have to feel better in order to change things, but sometimes it just takes that extra push to go beyond, well, I don't feel like it, but to go beyond. It's like, I don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And go for that walk. And you'll see that if you commit to yourself and you do something, maybe for 5 minutes each day, maybe sit in silence or journal or read positive affirmations or go for a walk, when you start developing these little tiny habits, and just one little tiny habits, you'll be able to build the momentum. And they're showing me you'll be able to dig yourself out of the hole that you may be finding yourself in. Okay. All right. So this is a global thing. Like, it feels like a lot of us may be feeling like we're being restricted with policies, with rules, with mandates, like stuff like we have to do. And it's, some of us are feeling powerless. But what they would love for you to understand is that nobody has power over you unless you give it. So if you're giving your power away to authority figures to make your life better, and they're not making your life better, but you feel like they're making it worse, it's because you're giving your power away. You can create your life any way that you want to create it. But in order to do that, you have to stop giving your power away to other people, places, things, and circumstances. Bring the focus back within you, and you ask yourself, what can I do today that will bring me closer to feeling more joy, to having more abundance, to creating a loving relationship? There are things that you can do. Okay, so, and they're showing me like this couch, and they're like, get off of the couch and start taking matters into your own hands and start building your future with the tiny habits that you can start. But also look at your mind, look at what you're thinking about. And if you have pain, if you have trauma, get help. Start journaling. Just ask for help. Ask the universe for help, and things will come to you that's going to help your situation. But the key is you have to act on it. You have to pick up that phone. You have to talk to that person. You have to read that book. You have to go out for a walk. No one's going to do it for you. And you are more than capable to do all of this. And you have everything inside of you to live the life that is full of joy, of happiness, of love, of abundance. That is our natural state. And we're in the process of just pulling away all of those things that tell us that we're not that. Okay, so those were the messages for today. And remember, if you have any questions for the angels, just go ahead and put them in the comments and I will answer them in a future video. So I hope you have a wonderful week and many blessings to you.